Shooter hunt here at the Prep Baseball All-American game in Miami. I'm sitting next to Kayson Cunningham out of San Antonio, Texas, number 5 player in the class. Kayson, what's going on?
It's going good. I'm happy to be here.
Awesome. One of the best hitters in this class. One of the big things we've talked about you in the past, and one of my favorite phrases, is undersized is the new 6'4". Now, you're not the biggest guy in the room, but when you step into the box, there's an obvious presence to what you are in the box. Tell me about what you're thinking when you step in from the left side, and what's helped you develop into one of the better hitters in the class.
Yeah, I think the biggest part stepping in the box is just stepping in with a bunch of confidence, knowing that if I'm stepping on the field, I'm going to be the best player in the field. That's my goal every single time. And when I'm in the box, just hit the ball hard, all fields, don't get out of your zone, stuff like that. Yeah.
Is it, I mean, you're from the state of Texas where a lot of great players are coming out of there. There's a lot of confidence from you out of San Antonio at Johnson High School, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not Reagan.
Not Reagan, no.
But that expectation of success and being around so many good players, is that something that's helped drive you? Tell me, like, the entire youth process from when you're 5 years old, you first pick up a bat. How did you become the player that you are today?
Yeah, so I played on a team called the Alamo Drillers when I was younger, and my dad was the coach, and we just kind of picked apart the best players in the San Antonio area, and we were just beating teams all over the city, and then we realized, oh, we're pretty good. Let's, like, move it outside of the city, Houston, Dallas, beat all the teams in Dallas, so then we became like a national team. So I've kind of always been on that national scene ever since I've been like 8 years old.
Oh, wow. So you've been all over. You've seen all the top guys. Is that something that has really helped you raise your game? So you've been around. You played USA Baseball this summer. You've been on the circuit, obviously. Top 10 player, top 5 player in the class. Do you always find yourself wanting to be the best and trying to prove it at each stop?
Yes, sir. That's my goal, to be the best. Like I say, like, I don't want to do something that I'm not the best at, you know? So I think that's just the constant motivation, not looking behind you, just looking forward.
I love that. Now, we were talking a little before we came on here, and I've said in the past, just some of the similarities to some in-state Lone Star guys, but Jet Williams continues to come up. First-round pick to the Mets, undersized as the new 6'4". Jet was really clearing the way with guys like that. The Bregman types were the compact frame. It doesn't have to be Aaron Judge at all times. What other comparisons have you heard? So Jet Williams was a big one. I've been talking recently a guy like Mason Wynn, who's been dynamite for the Cardinals from the Houston area. Have you had any comparisons to those guys in the past?
Yes, I've heard some Jet Williams, some Mason Wynn, like you said. There's some Lindor in there.
Okay.
Lindor's my favorite player too, so that's pretty awesome to hear.
Oh.
You think of Jose Ramirez, guys like that. Yeah, they just don't care about their size. They're just here to play and equal as just all the other massive players.
Along the same lines, it's easy to see a smaller frame guy like you and the scouting world, hey, this is a second baseman future. And what I've seen from you in the past is the fact that, hey, he's going to play second base, but every time you go over to shortstop, you look the part. And it seems like you're out there to prove everybody wrong. Do you want to stick at shortstop forever?
Yes, sir. That's my goal. I always played shortstop growing up, despite my size. I'm out here to prove that I can play short. I have the arm to do it, and that's my main goal, to be a shortstop.
Well, I love everything you're about, Kayson. Really excited to see what you do this weekend here in Miami. You've put on a show for 3+ years now. Can't wait for my spring break trip down to Texas to see you. Looking forward to what the future holds for you. Kayson Cunningham, Texas.
Thank you.